Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, quick summary here. This is a car that LOJ Conversions built for a customer. This is the man that I bought my entire kit through, basically, for my G35. Awesome products, incredible stuff. So this is a little bit newer chassis, he said, the 2008 350Z. A couple things are different, like transmission and other small things. So anyway, this has a crate LS3 in it, the 485 horsepower version. I was actually unaware that it came in a few different trim sizes as far as horsepower, and that's bolted up to the stock. I think it's an HR transmission, he said, a little bit different than the CD09, and they swapped a 313 gear from something. One of the Nissan family IRSs in there. So that's pretty much all the info. He did all of the hard stuff and brought it over for a tune-up. It's using a Corvette ECU. It has long tube headers, but other than that, it's a factory fresh LS3. And we went ahead and did some tuning, and I'll go over logs and the dyno charts with you after we make some engine noises. How's that sound? Okay, let's go over the log for this guy and how we did and what happened. I will just load up pretty much the last one, what I ended up with. Earlier on, I put in a softer curve. Like I tell people with all motor cars, I like to start with like a 12 degrees on the hit, 12 at 2000, and then 22 degrees at, 6,600, whatever I think the car is going to peak out at. So that's what we did here. So right on the stab, this was the final hit here. And I had about a 12.7 air fuel at the tailpipe, 16 degrees on the hit. And it ramped up quickly to right about 25 and a half. That's where it made its best amount of power. After that, it was a diminishing gain. So on the pulls, this is my first one where I just rolled into it, and wide open air fuel wasn't great. It was like mid upper 13s. So I just quickly bumped some fuel in there, and our first roll in on lower timing was 399. And again, it started to walk away a little bit lean in the 5,000 range. So at the higher frequency, I added a little bit more fuel. I added a little bit too much fuel, and I messed with the ignition table on this one. So that's why I rescaled slightly where gram cylinders happens, and I ended up with less timing and a little bit too much fuel. So came down a little bit, and then fixed that really quickly. 415, 409. That one I pulled a little bit early. Nope. No, it's just, I was scrutinizing here at the end. You can see I was just like trying to make a little bit more torque mid-range, trying to get my spark in a little bit earlier, messing with my fuel up top. Put in a little bit more spark, mess with fuel, picked up torque everywhere down low. And again, we picked up more. So these are the last three here. You can see where I was just scrutinizing. Like it made pretty much what it made, but I ended up finding a little bit 10 foot-pounds, 20 foot-pounds nearly, a little bit of torque here and there, flattened out the power up top a little bit, just stuff. So 426 horsepower to the tire, 414 foot-pounds of torque out of the crate LS3. And like I said, there's like 3-4 versions, I guess, of the crate LS3. This is the 485 horsepower flywheel version. So there's like a 525, and then I think Steven, the owner of LOJ, was telling me that there's actually like a drag race version of the 525 where the power is all in the top, and there's a regular 525 where I guess it has better low end. I don't know all of the nuances there, but really stout, incredible for just a drop-in crate engine that's brand new. And it had some injector left, 65%. You could put flex on this thing. With that much injector left, you could probably get pretty close to 100% with a very high alcohol content, and probably pick up 30 wheel at least. That would be cool to see also. But he just finished this up for a guy, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Hope you enjoyed this episode.